Hey all, Chris from gaugeART. Today I'd like to introduce you to the gaugeART analog to CAN converter. This device, made by AEM, produces a CAN signal compatible with gaugeART devices like the gaugeART CAN gauge we have here. 6 inputs are available. These inputs include 2 0 to 5 volt sensors, like this oil pressure sensor for example, 2 temperature sensors, a fuel level input, and a tachometer or engine speed input. This is a great solution if you have a gaugeART device and want to display more inputs than your ECU allows, or if you have a factory ECU, for example, and want to add a sensor that your factory ECU doesn't have, like oil temperature, for example. Let's take a quick dive and learn more about this product. First, let's talk about the physical attributes. The gaugeART analog to CAN converter is small and includes 2 mounting holes. Both the housing and the included connector are water resistant so that they can be mounted on the exterior of the vehicle if need be. There are 12 terminals: power, ground, CAN high and low, sensor voltage reference, sensor ground, and the remaining inputs from the sensors. The included Deutsch connector, shown pre-installed on this gaugeART cable, requires a common crimping tool. There's more information about this available on our website at gaugeart.com. Once you have the gaugeART analog to CAN gauge installed, you can then display one of those channels on a gaugeART device like this gaugeART CAN gauge we have here. Using the CAN gauge app included with the gauge, I've already programmed the gauge to display a temperature and a voltage input. You can configure the gauge to display any of the available inputs, as well as other channels, like for example, OBD channels when using the gaugeART OBD link. Please let us know if you have any questions by connecting with us at gaugeart.com.